You're something like a wanderer?
Nah, I usually find work with someone, stay for a while, and once I save a bit, I move on.
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary, or help in the tavern. But I'd like to go somewhere else, so I'm scraping up whatever I can. But on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller, or a nomad. But don't say it too loud, the locals don't take kindly to them.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people. They travel from place to place and take their home with them.
I'd like to see what their homes look like.
You can go and see them, just don't stare too long.
Why exactly are you helping me?
Why? Why? Because you look like you need it. I've been in the ship plenty of times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand is in times like that.
You said you were going to a city. Or somewhere further?
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there. In Kuttenberg, at least I have a cousin.
Aha. So you're going to visit her?
Well, she doesn't know it yet. But I won't be troubling her long, just until I find a way to make a living.
What do you want to do in the city?
I'll find something. I'm not afraid of work. I'm not half-witted. Maybe someone could use a cook or a servant.
Don't get your hopes up. The city can be a pretty dangerous place for a girl on her own.
You mean they don't hand out groschen by the bucketful? And the streets aren't full of roasted stuffed geese? I appreciate your concern, but I have to get to the city first. That's going to take me a long while yet.
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offence, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poor man said.
How does he show off for the girls?
With his muscles. He breaks logs with his hands. He even let himself be run over by a loaded hay wagon. Crazy. But to be fair to him, he sometimes helps people. Stanislav's sheep fell into a pit one time.
And Tomcat pulled it out?
And, not just that, he crawled down to get it. And when he found the poor thing had a broken leg, he carried it on his back all the way home.
Where might I run into Tomcat?
In the camp by the tower. That is, by Rock Tower Pond. He watches the camp for the nomads.
Should I watch out for them?
No, I don't think so. They mind their own business, but strangers usually mean trouble for them, so they're careful. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue, otherwise Tomcat will show you some of his other skills.
I'm practically naked. Nobody's going to want to even talk to me like this.
At least you're not walking around bare-arsed, although that might not be a sorry sight.
Ah, very funny. I'd rather you tell me where I might get some clothes.
And what do you have in mind? Brocade and satin, a monk's robe, or perhaps Sir Brunswick's armour?
I could use some armour. Proper, like, for a night. And no rusty junk.
And you are like a knight?
Well, yeah. I don't look so good. But I swear I came here in armour, sword at my side, and on a horse.
Wow. And where is your armour, sword, and horse now?
That's a long story. And it's not a happy tale.
Well, you can hardly buy new armour now, but you might find something in the town hall armoury, although you'll need quick hands.
Thanks, but I'd rather get my clothes honestly. I just got out of the pillory. I don't want to end up there again.
Well, I'm not pushing you, just giving you a few useful tips. What you do with them is up to you.
I have no money. I might as well beg on the village green like you.
The hell you will. This is my turf. Here you go. I'll skip supper. It's partly your doing anyway.
Wow. I mean, thank you. Seriously.
Yeah, don't start crying. You'd better find some work quick. Don't exaggerate. This province is small.
Still, it would be faster with a horse.
There's a stud farm in Semin, renowned far and wide.
And which way is Semin?
Southwest from here, not too far. There's a road goes right there from the green. Just go down the hill. Once you see the walled farmhouse, you're there. Though, I'll be a queen before you can afford a horse from Semin.
Do you know where I might find accommodation?
Betty in the tavern lets people sleep in the hay. But you have to pay.
I'm not going near that tavern. I'd catch hell again. Got any other ideas?
If you find some work, maybe you'll get a place to sleep too.
I really need something to wear.
I can see that. Save up for something or use those lockpicks.
My main concern is getting to that wedding in Semin. Do you know anything about that celebration?
Well, yeah. People are talking of nothing else. The Lord's son is getting married to the sister of that lout you was fighting with.
How much time do you think I have? Have the preparations already begun?
From what I hear, the bride's dress still ain't finished and blacksmith Radovan still ain't started smithing the gift for the groom. So, no rush.
Hopefully by then I'll find a way to sneak in. Oh well, it was nice to meet you, but I should probably get going. Get a job, and so on.
Don't worry, you'll manage. Till we meet again.
Hey, did you forget your clothes somewhere?
I'd like to report an ambush. Some scoundrels attacked my lord's retinue and killed our men.
That's a serious matter. Where is your lord?
Well, he left.
I don't understand why he's not lodging a complaint himself, and why not directly at the castle. He has that right as a lord.
It's a long story. My lord got very angry and then went missing.
Sorry, fella, but I'm not sure whether you're making it up or lying to me. But if you were telling the truth, why don't you bring your lord here and we can talk it all over calmly? I'm sorry, lad, but until then, I've got more important things to do.
I need to speak with Sir Otto.
With the Royal Chamberlain? Are you yanking my official pizzle?
Why not?
I'd like to talk to him too, boy, but he's still in Prague. He's hardly ever here. Chamberlain Ulrich is in charge of things.
And where do I find him?
Where do you think? Up in the castle.
But they won't let me in there.
What do you want me to do about it? That's your problem. I'm not going to put in a word for you. I hardly know you.
What's new in the county, Master Bailiff?
I heard something's going on in Takoff again. Project the Innkeeper is probably coming up with some mischief to pull on the Gelievites. Will they never cut it out? Their bickering is making work for me. And now I've been visited by one of the local peasants. He said he found more fresh graves behind his field, just below the village, along the road to Nabokov.
What do you mean, more? You sound like this isn't the first time.
That we found someone buried here? Don't even ask. I've been digging up bodies ever since that bandit gang started running rampant. Most of them are von Burgo's men. Also, if it wasn't bad enough that gang of bandits is rampaging through the region, now someone's stealing cabbage from the peasants. What a disaster.
Cabbage?
Aye, and the peasants won't stop bugging me about it. I was just visited by a peasant from Jadar. He's been talking my ears off for God knows how long. Say, do I really have to do this? Do I have the time to look for some moron stealing cabbages? And that's about it.
That sounds interesting. Thank you. I'd like to buy something. Where can I find some merchants around here?
If it's a tradesman you're after, most of them live here in the village, of course. Your best bet is to ask our merchant Jörg. He knows everyone. I'm sure he'll help you.
What's new, Bailiff?
Nothing special. Fortunately, Troskovitz is a quiet village. It's peaceful here, and the war has avoided us so far, thank God. Just here and there a brawl in the tavern or the neighbour's errant cow. Well, that's how it was until recently, at least.
And what happened?
What do you think? It started with that nomadic riffraff, theft of hens and sheep, then continued with ambushes on the road. And then the wolves started to come in from the forests on account of the poachers killing off their prey. Oh, and then our master chamberlain, Ulrich. Oh my God. But that's no business of yours, understand?
I understand. That's your business, Bailiff. Excuse me, I'm looking for the man who was in...
I can't help you with that.
What's new in the county, Master?
I was just visited by... He said he found more...
What?
That I've been...
You shouldn't be bothering us here.
Get dressed. You can't just walk around like...
Welcome. You can buy everything you need from me, but excuse the selection. A few days ago, when I was returning with new goods, the horse got spooked and my wagon tipped into the pond. I salvaged some things, but the rest is now in the pond.
And where did the wagon tip?
On the roads near the Katchak pond, beyond Zhelyov. You can still find it there. I can't tell you how much it still pisses me off, but what can I do?
Were there any valuables in there?
You bet. Lord Simeon ordered all sorts of delicacies and precious spices from me for the wedding feast. And for Taylor Bartuszak, I was carrying expensive fabrics to make dresses for the occasion. If you only knew how much coin I spent on this.
Sorry to hear that.
Me too, but what can I do? So, what will it be?
I wanted to ask you, what's on the other side of that nearest hill? I'm not from here, and I'd like to get my bearings. You look like a merchant to me, so you probably know best.
Ja, natürlich, you're not from here. Everyone around here knows that, after what happened in Betty's Tavern. Aber das ist deine Sache. That is your business, lad. Also, what do you want to know?
Where can I find a church round here? I'm surprised you don't even have a small chapel in the village.
If you want. Die Rettung deiner Seele, junger Mann. You have to go through the forest to Aujetz and to St. Catharinen. Herr von Berger does have a chapel in his castle, but it's not for commoners like you. We do not go there either. Und warum auch? The gravedigger Ignatius takes care of burials outside the village, and weddings usually take place without a local priest. No one wants to pay the church more than they have to. Das ist ja wohl klar.
Can I find other merchants around here?
Zum Glück nicht, junger Mann. I'm the only merchant here around Trusky. Oh, natürlich. There are plenty of tradesmen here who sell their goods. There is Bartosz, the tailor. He lives at the other end of the village. The apothecary, Emmerich, lives across from me. They are a hand in glove, or more like hat in hat.
What do you mean by that?
Nichts weiter. Just that they play at being educated men. Along with the scribe Geibel, they are always studying some Latin tracts. But of the three, perhaps only Geibel knows Latin, if he really does at all.
Is there anyone else here?
Oh yeah. Beyond the tailor's house on the edge of the village is where Bashka the butcher lives. Opposite the Rathaus is the carpenter. The rest of the villagers are just peasants, and you are already familiar with the tavern.
Where do you go for wares? What's the closest town?
The closest is Sobotka, the biggest Gichin, what you call Gichin. And farther north there is Turnov. Half of that one belongs to Herr von Bergo.
Is it far?
Das kommt darauf an. It takes all day on foot. Wenn du was brauchst, the goods I have here will have to do you. I do not think you will get to the town anytime soon.
Is there anything I should avoid around here?
Certainly. Stirring up trouble and sticking your nose into other people's business. Here in the village, we don't care much for outsiders. If any do come, they better behave.
I understand that, but we were ambushed by bandits. So I wanted to ask if you know anything about that.
Ach so, ich verstehe. The woods have been full of all manner of rebel recently. That is all because of the war. Verdammte Schurken.
So you've already heard about these bandits?
About those ones in particular, or about others. They are all just gleichen Scheißkerle. Every time I go to the town, the bailiff must send an armed escort with me. It makes life difficult.
So the roads aren't safe?
Ja, das kann man wohl sagen. Herr von Bergo should do something about it at last. But Herr Otto spends more time in Prague than here, and Chamberlain Ulrich... Ach, lassen wir das.
I'll have a look at the wares.
Maybe next time then.
Keep the peace, and we won't have any problems.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
Halt! Search! Show me what you've got on you.
Go ahead and search me. I've got nothing to hide.
Mm-hmm. Everything in order. Carry on.
Have you come to break some more stuff? If you want something, wait till I've stopped being angry. And if you don't have anywhere to sleep, they'll look after you in Gelia. Aye, lots of people.
Good day to you.
What?
Oh, well, what can you do?
Good day to you. Have you come to break some more stuff? If you want something.
on your health.
News about bandits running rampant around here. I'm happy to think about something normal. And whoever wins will take his gold back. Just like the whole wedding.
Good day.
God be with you, my friend.
another one. Rich pickings today. Please let me go. I'll give you everything I have. All of it. Fuck. I'll kill you! Help! Take that fucker out, damn it! Take that fucker out, damn it! No much for us, fucker. Come on then. Show your stuff. We're gonna get you, you horseman. Show what you're made of. Now you're finished.
God be with you. Keep the peace and we'll stay friends.
I'd like to report an ambush.
Well, I don't.
It's a long...
Sorry, if you.
I need to...
With the.
Why not? But they won't let...
What do you want? I'm not gonna.
Excuse me.
I can't.
I'd like to...
If it's your best.
What's...
It's, well,
And what?
what do you. And, oh, and, but.
I...
Nice out.
Hope it lasts.
Grüß Gott.
What's new in the county, ma?
I heard Project the Innkeeper is probably coming up. Will they know? Now he said.
What do you mean more?
That we found someone buried. I've been forced now.
Cabbage?
I say, and that's about.
That sounds interesting.
Come on, then! Hey! Get him! Stop! You fucker! Rip your arse open! Do it! Take that! I've been waiting for you! Show your stuff! I'll teach you! Stop, or I'll ram my... Fuck! Somebody! I've been... Show your stuff. Jesus! I'm it! Fuck! Someone! Help! Take that fucker out, damn it! I'll rip your arse open! I've been waiting for you. Show your stuff. Take that. Jesus! I'm it! Hey! Get him! Stop! You fucker! Hey! Get him! Hey! Get him! Die! Hey! Get him! Christ! I'm hit! You want to try me? Holy shit! That was a close one. Thank you, my friend. You showed up at the perfect time.
Yeah, I'm sure you'd have done the same for me.
I would. Here, this is for you. It's not much, I know. But I wouldn't want you to leave empty-handed. And thank you again.
That's a fine maypole.
What are we gonna do to you? Jesus Christ be praised.
Maybe next time then.
Innkeeper, what's taking so long?
Courage!
How about trying your luck at dice?
What game would you like to play?
Let's play beggars.
Let's play.
Why did I even agree to this? I'm going to lose my money again.
Greetings. Greetings to you, friend. God bless.
Greetings to you.
Greetings to you too.
Shit.
Hail.
And now I'll fuck it all up.
And what can I get for
Or
you?
not.
Hungry? Just let me know. I have some well-aged mutton in black sauce.
There! That turned out all right. Now I'll show you how it's done. Hopefully I'll do it again.
Good day to you.
Greetings to you.
Done. You were suspiciously lucky. I'm going to keep my eye on you. Courage!
They'll surely fall my way now. Would you like to play?
What game would you like to play?
What's the hold up, innkeeper?
Wagoners!
Let's play.
I've heard about you, but you can't beat me.
Innkeeper, a beer!
Ave Maria.
That's enough for me. And now we'll see. Done.
Right with you.
Well, hurrah!
I hear you like to play.
What game would...
Wagoners!
Let's play.
Let's see what you've got.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know. Ugh.
That's a load of shit. Well, you want another?
And now I'll fuck it all up. Or not. That's enough for me.
Good day to you.
Greetings.
Hopefully I'll do it again. It ain't going my way today. Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything.
They'll surely fall my way now.
What game would you like?
Wagoners!
Let's play.
Why did I even agree to this? I'm going to lose my money again. There! That turned out all right. Sakra! Well, you're not afraid of anything. And now we'll see. Done. If I was you, I'd take it.
You might even win with that.
Now I'll show you how it's done. Finally, some luck.
Unbelievable! I've never seen anything like that.
Would you like to throw some dice?
What game would you...
Let's play beggars.
And do you have enough...
I actually don't want to play any.
Nothing suits your fancy, eh?
Ah, well, what can you do? Farewell, then.
God bless you.
Jesus Christ be praised. What do you want, you yokel? Speak up or get lost.
I'll have a look at the wares. I'd like to do something about that price.
Sure. Why not?
Satisfied?
That sounds really interesting. Lower your price a little more, and I'll be satisfied. Aye, you'll convince me with that price. I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend.
Innkeeper, a beer!
Would you like to play dice?
What game would you like to play?
Let's play beggar.
Let's play. We'll see whose side luck is on today. Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything. These ones here.
There. It looks better already.
That's enough for me. Your turn.
Well, this doesn't seem too bad.
Nothing worth mentioning.
Greetings. And to you.
Damn it. They're yours, lad.
Oh, well, now just this.
Ha-ha! Well, that's that.
What can I do for you?
I heard you could use a helping hand at the forge.
I could. My last two hands, well, they're not worth mentioning. And what with the wedding coming up, the work is piling up. What do they call you?
Henry.
I'm Radovan. You should know, Henry. The blacksmithing isn't for everyone. Have you done it before?
Yeah. I basically grew up in the forge. My father was a swordsmith, and not just any. He even forged swords for the nobility.
For the nobility, eh? Well, that kind of experience will come in very handy for me indeed. As it happens, I have to forge a wedding present for young Lord Semine. A fine sword.
So you'll take me on?
Hold your horses. I'll have to try you out first. You could forge me a hunting sword as a test, so I can see if you can make a straight blade. That shouldn't give you much trouble if your father was a swordsmith, should it?
Sure thing. I can get started right away.
Great. Find some iron and get started then.
Iron?
You can't make a sword out of butter, but if you don't have your own stuff, you can get everything from the chest in my forge. Go over to the anvil and let's get started. Furnace is cold now. Give it a practice try. Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire. You have to heat it up a bit harder. Try poking it around for a bit. Now get the furnace nice and hot. There's a lever above you. Give it a pull. It works the better. Won't be able to tell when it's in the fire. You have to take it out from time to time and take a look. Try it out. See? That's exactly the straw color we want. You've got talent, lad. Now heat up the whole thing. The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil. Try moving the sword along the anvil so you can get the hang of it. Now take the hammer and try hitting it a few times. See the sparks? That's the sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out fast. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are.
I heard she was sick. I just wanted to know if she's feeling better.
That's got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other. Very nice. You're doing just fine. But when I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has two sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side. Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway. It's cooled now. You can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it back in the furnace from time to time. Sometimes you've got to go there and back all day. But it's all part of the craft. Now, get back to the forge and heat it all up again, like before. The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil. See that? Besides the sparks, you can tell a good strike by the sound it makes. Sparks! That's the stuff. See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer a piece to a beat, the work goes by easy. There you go! You've got it finished! All that's left is to temper it, and the sword will be done. The rest is just tweaking. Right. Let's have a look. Very nice work. Your father taught you the trade well.
He'd certainly be happy to hear that.
If you carry on hammering as well as you did today, You've definitely got a job here. Even so, keep in mind, it's all about making sure every strike does its job. That's why you can't let it get cold, or keep striking the same spot. If you work evenly, each strike falling right next to the last one, you can't go wrong. Got that? Or is there something else you want to ask about?
What good does it do me to whistle while I work?
It makes you work to a rhythm. You won't get tired so quickly, and the iron feels it.
How do I know a good strike from a bad one?
By the sparks that fly up. And by the ring. It rings out with a different sound when you do it right.
What's the right way to heat up the workpiece?
Do it till it turns the color of straw. Ideally, the color should be the same everywhere, if your forging's going to be even. The main thing is, don't work it cold. You just ruin it. But don't overheat it either. As soon as sparks start to fly off it in the furnace, take it out.
Why should I forge evenly?
If you keep hammering the same spot, you'll never finish it. You'll just fuck it up. But jumping from one end to the other ain't a good idea neither. You'd end up working unevenly. The best thing to do is aim each strike next to the one before.
How will I know it's finished?
Notice the shape. The closer you are to finishing, the more precise the shape it will have.
What good does it do me to whistle? Thanks.
You can sleep in the chamber by the woodshed. And there's a chest where you can keep your things. And of course, you can use the forge anytime you want. Any questions?
Where can I get materials?
You can buy some essentials from me. But if you want to make a fancy sword with lots of ornamentation, you'll have to look elsewhere. This is just a village, you know. The locals ain't after luxury. And they can't afford it neither.
What can I do with the items I've forged?
Well, you can sell them. Though you probably won't have much luck around here. But I'll happily buy some of the nicer things from you.
Where exactly is my bed?
At the side of the house. There are 2 doors and a wheelbarrow between them. You go in by the rear door, next to the woodshed. And you can put your things in the chest there. Don't worry, nobody'll steal them.
What now?
What do you think? You're not going to be idle. I'll find you some work to do right away. You're pretty good at swords, but what the locals really need is axes and horseshoes. Right, here are some simple drawings that show what they're both supposed to look like. And some iron. You can get down to it right away.
Just like that? You aren't going to help me?
Sacre, lad. I chose you because you already know a thing or two. I'm not going to look over your shoulder all bloody day. You take care of these smaller jobs. Forge away as long as you're able, and then sell it all. Once you've made some coin and feel like being out in the open again, I'll give you some more interesting work. What would you like?
This could use...
God bless you. Careful. Careful.
What would you like? It's about those two idiot hands of mine, Venser and Franzi. They drove off with a cart full of goods towards Semine, and they never came back.
Do you want me to find them?
Just so. But more importantly, I want to know where my cart ended up, and especially the cargo. Go to Semine and find out what the bloody hell happened.
Have you any idea which way they might have gone? I could have a look along the way. Maybe their cart broke down or something.
There's only one road to Semine that can take a cart. It leads from Takov to Troskovitz, and then to the south. But I've got a bad feeling they got up to no good in Semine.
Those two hands of yours, Venser and Franzi, what can you tell me about them?
Can't tell you much. They're wandering laborers. I don't think they wanted to stay here with me for long, but these days I can use all the help I can get.
Were they suspicious in any way?
No, they worked hard. They ain't no slackers. And I can't say that about everyone.
What was the cart carrying?
Bugger and bollocks. All sorts of stuff. I'd say Lord Semine wants to rearm his garrison with new equipment. There were some hunting swords, bastard swords, crossbow bolts. I also fixed the trigger on young Semine's crossbow. And some kitchen stuff. Sacks of charcoal, all sorts of things. There's a good month's work in that cartload.
All right. I'll get right on it then.
Go ahead. And if you find that pair of fools drunk, kick their asses for me.
Gladly. I'll kick some sobriety into them. I'm still not really sure of myself in the forge.
Why not? Why don't you forge me another hunt?
Yeah.
Let's see what... Furnace is cold now. Give it a practice try. Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire. You have to heat it up by a bit. Try poking it around for a bit. Now get the furnace nice and hot. There's a lever above it. Give it a pull. The work the better. You can tell the temperature by the color, but you won't be able to tell when it's in the fire. You have to take it out from time to time and take a look. Try it out. See? That's exactly the straw color we want. You've got talent, lad. Now heat up the whole thing. The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil. Try moving the sword along the anvil so you can get the hang of it. Now take the hammer and try hitting it a few times. See the sparks? That's the sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are. That's got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other. Very nice. You're doing just fine. But when I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has two sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side. Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway. It's cooled now. You can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it back in the furnace from time to time. Sometimes you've got to go there and back all day. But it's all part of the craft. Now, get back to the forge and heat it all up again, like before. The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil. Sparks are flying nicely. That's the ring you want. See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer a piece to a beat, the work goes. There you go. You've got it finished. All that's left is to temper it, and the sword will be done. The rest is just tweaking.
I know, sorry. He's getting old and losing his wits. He's half blind, as good as deaf, and when he takes fright, he bites your hand off.
I'd like you to teach me something.
For a few groschen, it's no problem. What is this about?
I'd like to play dice.
What game would you...
How about farmers?
And do you have the badge for it?
Ah. Let's play beggars.
Let's play.
Why did I even agree to this? I'm going to lose my money again. Let it be now. I want to play too, you know.
A large beer for me.
Hopefully I'll do it again.
Christ.
There!
What's the
That
hold
turned
up?
out all right.
My God, what now?
Finally! Some luck!
I'd like to discuss the price.
But of course. Finally, a reasonable. Pleasure doing business. Take care.
Would you like to throw some dice?
What game would you...
Wagoners.
Let's play.
Let's see what you've got.
It's like I'm invisible or something.
I'm all done in.
Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything.
Greetings, neighbor.
Greetings.
That's enough for me. Like that?
innkeeper, come here.
Now I'll show you how it's done.
My God, what's taking so long?
Sacra!
God bless you.
Done. If I was you, I'd take it.
Taking their time again.
Enough. That's it for me. I just can't believe it.
Would you like to throw some...
What game would you like to play?
Wagoner!
Let's play.
I've heard about you, but you can't beat me. Why did I even start playing with you?
I'll drink to that.
My friends.
And now we'll see. That's enough for me.
What's the hold up, innkeeper?
I tell you, you fucked me over.
Well, you're not afraid of anything.
Almost, for fuck's sake.
No harm done. It wasn't very good anyway.
Who the hell does he think he is? He's not the one with the itchy prick. Are you ready? He didn't look at it. He just told me to bugger off. Women? Sure, happy to help them. But when it comes to me, he don't give a fuck. It always strange. He's a fucking fucker. And I can't even take a piss without scratching my...
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know. Done. You were suspiciously lucky. I'm going to keep my eye on you. Courage!
Watch where you're going.
What are you here for, friend?
I'd like to learn something.
What is this?
Good day. Drinking.
What would you like?
God bless. Manages to his hands and make him look like a demon.
I'll be right with you.
Fair maidens and women of virtue, gather round and listen.
The Lord be with you.
My lord?
Take care of...
Welcome. A few days ago, when I was returning with new goods, the horse got spooked, and my wagon tipped into the pond. I salvaged some things, but the rest...
Were there any valuables in there?
You bet. Lord Simeon ordered all sorts of delicacies and precious spices from me for the wedding feast. And for Taylor Bartishak, I was carrying expensive fabrics to make dresses for the occasion. If you only knew how much coin I spent on this.
And where did the wagon tip?
On the roads near the Catchuck Pond. Beyond Jelly. I can't tell you how much it's...
I'm sorry to hear it.
Me too. Bis bald, mein Freund.
Jesus Christ be praised.
We need to get a spade first.
Hey, Hans!
Are you talking to me?
Who else? Gutenberg, the hangman's halter? You really don't remember? Back already, Hans? I thought you'd be gone a lot longer.
I'm not Hans. I'm Henry.
Yeah, right, Hans. And I'm King Sigismund.
Do we know each other?
Of course. It's me, Joachim. We met in Gutenberg. We had that row about who had the right to a better pitch at the market. We nearly crossed swords at the cattle market in the morning. But come evening, we were getting boozed up together at the hangman's halter. You more than me, I reckon, seeing as you don't remember.
Where is it exactly I'm supposed to be coming back from?
You said you were off to Germany to sell your wares. I gave you some trinkets to see if you have any luck hawking them for me there. Didn't you go in the end?
I'm curious to see your wares.
Wares? Trinkets and baubles, more like. But
Go home and sleep it off. You're getting married tomorrow. Kiss my ass. Another round. I'm putting this nicely, since you're practically my brother now. Go home, or we'll drag you there. Laying a hand on family? Shame on you. Leave now, before I make you. Look here, you bitch. I was brawling when you two was still playing with hobby horses. Oh, yeah? Come on, then, you tosspot. You don't want to fuck with me, mate. At least be quiet, or the Catchballs will come, and then there'll be trouble. No worries on that count. One more word about my ma, and your ma is so ugly it would make a blind man weep. I'll be done with you. Go fuck yourself. Yeah, we'll finish this quickly. Nice hit. Ain't had enough yet. You fucker.
Don't hit him!
You'll be fucking nice hit. Fuck you. Come on,
Hang
you
him!
don't. Yeah, don't spare him.
Finally.
Jesus Christ we pray.
Then go over to the anvil, and let's get started. Furnace is cold now. Give it a practice try. Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire. You have to heat it up a bit harder. Try poking it around for a bit. Now get the furnace nice and hot. There's a lever above it. Give it a pull. It works better. You can tell the temperature by the colour, but you won't be able to tell when it's in the fire. You have to take it out from time to time and take a look. Try it out. See? That's exactly the straw colour we want. You've got talent, lad. Now heat up the whole thing. The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil. Try moving the sword along the anvil so you can get the hang of it. Now take the hammer and try hitting it a few times. See the sparks? That's the sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are. That's got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other. Very nice. You're doing just fine. But when I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has two sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side. Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway. What now? It's cooled now. You can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it back in the furnace from time to time. Sometimes you've got to go there and back all day. But it's all part of the craft. Now, get back to the forge and heat it all up again, like before. The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil. Sparks are flying nicely. That's the ring you want. See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer a piece to a beat, the work goes by easy. There you go. You've got it finished. All that's left is to temper it, and the sword will be done. The rest is just tweaking. God grant you health.
Can I ask you about...
What is he?
All right.
Time's wasted.
How about trying your luck at dice?
What game would you like to play?
Let's play beggars.
Let's play.
Let's see what you've got.
Folks will come to me for the weather forecast. 3 times as much milk afterwards. You still wouldn't be impressed, would you? Wait, really? Aye, aye. Take my advice. All we need is a pickle some cabbage. Get it up when it's going to be sunny, and we'll be the 3 wise.
Well, you're not afraid of anything.
Innkeeper, have you got anything to eat?
All right.
Well, hurrah!
What about the bridge behind the gun?
God bless you.
Word about the price.
Sure, why not?
No. Only because it's you.
That sounds really interesting. Aye, I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend.
What a day.
God bless.
I'd like to play dice.
What game would you like?
Let's play...
Let's play.
Why did I even agree to this? I'm going to lose my money again.
I really ought to make a fool of the whole geezer. He'll be the laughing stock of the whole region.
Done.
Keep the peace, and we won't have any problems. We should do something to Albram's bull. But what? Tie some branches to his horns and make him look like a deer?
Ugh.
God bless. Greetings!
Aye, beer over gold, I say.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know.
So long? What are we gonna do to him? Isn't all that hay? No, that's too harsh.
Curva! Why do I even play?
Would you like to throw some dice?
What game would you...
Let's play beggars.
Let's play.
I've heard about you, but you can't beat me. Ah, nothing serious. You didn't have much anyway. There, that turned out all right. That's enough for me. I won't even get to throw, the way this is going. And now we'll see.
Isn't all that hay? No, that's too hard.
Hopefully I'll do it again. Sacra!
I'll have a beer.
Ave Maria.
Done. This'll be a quick game. And now I'll fuck it all up. Or not. Now I'll show you how it's done.
I hear you like to play.
What game?
Let's play beggars.
Let's play.
Let's see what you've got.
Like I'm invisible or something.
I really ought to make a fool of that old geezer. He'll be the laughing stock of the whole region.
What rotten luck.
That's a load of shit.
Innkeeper, a beer.
No harm done. It wasn't very good anyway.
What about the bridge behind the Jelly Off Tavern? God bless.
Ugh.
You could block it with sand and rocks tonight.
Well, you're not afraid of anything. You're not going to win with that.
We should do something to Owen's bull. What?
Like that?
Tie some branches to his horns and make him look like a deer?
Done. You were suspiciously lucky. I'm going to keep my eye on you. Courage!
I have a bit of
What game would you?
Let's play.
Let's play.
Why did I even agree to this? I'm going to lose my money again.
I could eat.
you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything.
What are we gonna do?
You're not going to win with that.
Isn't all that hay? No, that's too harsh.
Here's hoping. If my luck keeps up, it'll all be over soon.
We should do something to Morgan's bull. What? Tie some branches to his horns and make him look like a deer?
Good day to you.
Same to you. No harm done. It wasn't very good anyway.
We should do something to Morgan's bull. What?
Finally, some luck.
To his horns and make him look like a deer?
Courage.
Would you like to throw?
What game would you...
Let's play.
Let's play.
I've heard about you, but you can't beat me. Enough. That's it for me. I just can't believe it.
I hear you.
What game would you...
Let's play beggars.
Let's play.
Let's see what you've got. If I was you, I'd take it. Well, that's not worth mentioning.
We should do something to Morgan's bull. What?
Now I'll show you how it's done. Well, hurrah!
Herrgott, that's not good.
Greetings.
Oh, gods. I wonder what their names were.
Hey, Wayfarer! You have a long road ahead of you. Why don't you and I roll some dice?
God be with you. God be with you, Sir Knight. I'm Henry, and I serve the Lord of Lipa.
And which one might that be? You see, I know several of them. It's an old and respected house.
Well, my lord resides in Ratai, on Sasau.
Him I don't know, but I rode with the old Captain Chenyak of Lipa when Emperor Charles was still with us.
Forgive me, sir, but that's before my time.
Well, of course. Half a century has passed since those glorious battles against the Hungarian troops. And all I'm left with today is debts.
You have debts? Why? Because of the war?
On the contrary, when my neighbor Deslav was on his deathbed, he begged me to deliver his inheritance to his nephew. But that troublemaker is all fighting in Poland somewhere.
A will is a sacred affair. But are you really going to go all the way to Poland?
Certainly not. I'll leave the money in the hands of a monastery and be done with it. Problem is, I incurred a bloody fine on the way and had to pay it out of the inheritance.
So, sir, fancy a game of dice?
Gladly. I might just... What game would you like?
Let's play beggars.
Let's play.
I hope Lady Luck will be on my side. Let it be now. I want to play too, you know? Here. Damn it! Well, you're not afraid of anything. Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything. Aye, that'll do. Finished. Your turn. Damn it! I'm so fucked!
So you fought for Emperor Charles? The father of our King Wenceslas?
Indeed I did. My boy, he was a pious and clever king, and as cunning as the devil.
So you stand with Wenceslas too?
Always. The apple has fallen far from the tree. Young Wenceslas is just a foppish coxcomb. Well, safe to say, it's all going to the bloody dogs.
So, sir.
Glad. What game would you...
Let's play beggars.
Let's play...
Come on, then. Show us what you can do. Unless you're playing for the first time. Aye, that'll do.
My God, I'm done. That's as far as I go. It's yours. Damn it! That can't be possible! Courage.
You should have a light.
That should do it.
That's one sharp blade.
You should have a light.
What are you doing? Lurking around without a light. Get a torch, or I'll put you in the stocks. You're not from here, eh? Around here, you need a light after dark.
I didn't boil that belladonna long enough, did I?
Should I have added more of that belladonna?
Stop!
Greetings.
Same to you. Come and have a chat. Give me all your silver this instant, or I'll make you bleed like a stuck pig.
I'm not giving you a thing. I'm not funding any bandits.
Oh, but you are. And gladly, too.
Come on then, you whoreson. Let's see how you swing a sword.
Now you're going to get it. My head!
Right. Listen to what I have to say. Only a blind man can't see it. Sigismund is 1,000 times better than Wenceslas ever was.
Greetings to you.
The dead man had been floating down the river for at least a week without anyone knowing. Exactly. And that
You've no business here.
dead man had a gold.
That's right.
Someone bumped him off and didn't even rob him. That is strange. I reckon something delicate. That is strange.
What's that I hear? What are you doing here?
Ave Maria. What do you need?
Why the hell do they pour the beer on the table? Have you come to break some more stuff? If you want something, wait till I've stopped being angry. And if you don't have anywhere to play...
Greetings to you.
Maybe next time. Welcome. A few days I said.
And where did the wagon tip?
On the roads near the cat. I can't tell you how much it's.
Were there a...
You banned for if you... Made... Möge Gott mit dir...
Did you hear about that? Liver's plan?
No, I don't care for the show. Nor do I. But this is awesome.
Good day to you. What is it, you scoundrel?
My body is in need of rest.
Certainly.
I need a hot bath and my clothing cleaned.
All right, but...
Let's talk about the price.
Certainly.
Is this enough?
Now that's nearly an accept...
Nah, that's too...
I'm offering...
Show me your wares.
Pleasure doing business. God be with you. What can I do for you? What'll it be?
Prepare me a...
Excellent.
Let's talk about...
Certainly. Great. My...
I hope you enjoyed your stay. You're always welcome here. Careful!
Hallo, Denkwirt. Ich habe Hunger.
I'll be right with you.
What the? Hey, you! Wait a moment.
You mean me?
Of course. Who else?
So, tell me. What can I do for you?
Are you Henry of Skalitz?
Well, that I am. How do you know?
Everyone's been talking about you. But to see you with my own eyes, that's something else.
And who might you be?
I'm Valdemar.
Go on.
I wander the world in search of curiosities. I love hearing about them, and I enjoy talking about them.
What exactly are these curiosities you're so fond of?
Old Bram from Zheleyov keeps complaining about the folks from Tachov. If you go and see him, I'm sure he'll tell you more about it. But, well, he takes a bit of getting used to, though.
Oh? What do you mean?
You'll see. I mean, here.
Tell me more. What else have you seen?
If we meet again, I'll gladly tell you more. I'm not going to spill out all my stories at once, am I? Who knows? You might well run across some curiosities yourself in the meantime. I'll be seeing you, Henry. Take care for now.
Hear that, folks? Michael has gone stark raving.
Good to see you.
Where's that beer? It'll put some sense back into your head and chase away the demons.
You dare to call the mistress of my heart a demon?
What do you need? Hurry up. I don't have all day.
What are you talking about anyway? Clara, Anna, or Lisa? I can't keep up with all those girls.
Excuse me, I'm looking for a friend of mine. He's not from round here, but...
Let me guess. A dirty ruffian who ain't got a grosh into his name but acts like he owns the bloody place.
He was here then?
Aye, he was. He was larging it up good and proper, and then he found some lads who paid his bill, unfortunately.
What do you mean by that? Why unfortunately?
Because they're right ruffians who are always up to no good. But still, birds of a feather, eh? In the end, they left like best pals, but got no idea where they went.
What's going on around here, innkeeper?
Vostatek, Lord von Berghoff's huntsman, is a regular here. He might have some work for you. He's got a cottage near Vidlark Pond. So if you know your way round the woods, you could go and offer him your help. But I hope he hasn't started drinking somewhere else. He's my best customer. One more thing. You're not going to believe this, but 2 local lads claim they found a water goblin's treasure.
You have a water goblin here?
It would be a wonder if we didn't. With all the ponds around, he's got a hut nearby. If you follow the right bank of the Rock Tower Pond, you'll find it hidden in the reeds.
And what did they find there? Are you sure they didn't make it up?
I thought so too at first. They're foolish lads, so I wouldn't be surprised. But then they ordered wine and paid with silver. Their purse was jingling with groschen.
Would you happen to know where I could find these lads?
They often swim at the other side of the Rock Tower Pond. There's a pier there by the dam. That's their spot.
Any other news?
Recently, a bunch of charcoal burners who have their kilns on the hill above the Kerchak Pond came here to have a beer. I started talking to them and they told me they almost didn't make it.
Why?
They said a pack of wolves came after them.
Aren't wolves afraid of people?
That's what I thought too. It's strange.
Did they tell you where it happened?
In a gorge above the Rock Tower Pond. They noticed the wolves watching them from the rocks. If you climb up those rocks, you'll be able to see the whole pond from there.
Did they tell you how large the pack was?
They mentioned 3 wolves, but God knows if that's all of them.
Do you have any more news?
By the way, we've put together this wee fight club here.
That sounds good. What's it about?
It actually came about by chance when the miller Crazel and me bet on who has the stronger hired hands. Then other blokes from the village joined in, and it's become somewhat of a tradition. And that's pretty much everything.
Thanks, innkeeper. That sounds interesting.
Aristotle regards as the foundation. Stone of composition.
They'll surely fall my way now. Would you like to play?
What game would you like to play?
I actually don't want to play.
Stir my blood and make the ugliest woman look good. You call that poetry?
Hail, good man! Come on, don't be shy. I won't bite.
That's a relief. What were you going to offer me?
Curiosity killed the cat. No shame in that, though. They call me Barley.
You just wander the world.
Exactly. Never a dull day so far.
You have a peculiar name.
If I were ordinary, well, that's just another way of saying boring. And boring's not for me. So I wander the roads, collecting my riddles, and if I meet anyone I find interesting, I'll happily work a riddle on them.
A riddle? Very well. Let's hear it.
Now, listen carefully. What belongs to you alone, but is used more often by others? Any idea?
My name.
That's right! You have a learned head on those shoulders. The robes of a priest would suit you better than a sword.
They really wouldn't, I assure you.
More's the pity. But down to business. I have a proposition for you. You deserve a reward for solving my riddle. Except, you've caught me flat broke. I can give you some of what little I have. Or teach you some of what I know. What'll it be?
I'm always up for learning something new. What can you teach me?
I spend my days on the roads and my nights in the taverns. What interests you more?
Tell me about your experience on the road.
You can't beat a sturdy pair of shoes and a good supply of wine or ale with you. And keep an eye on the clouds. They can tell you if a big storm is brewing, and whether you'll have time to find some shelter.
I'll bear that in mind.
And you'll stay dry. Farewell!
So this is where the merchant's wagon tipped over. Everything floating here must be his. Poor fella. Oh, I can't go any further. It's too deep. go any further. It's too deep.
Huh? I must be mad. I suppose it was nothing.